signs your identity is shifting. This is such an important topic, and it's come up quite a few times for me this week. And mostly just tonight, I was on a Zoom call with my graduates. So I do group coaching calls with people who have trained with me so that they can come and have some coaching or ask any questions and keep moving themselves forward. And one of the key things that was coming up tonight is about the shift of moving when someone is in a job and they've been working in their job and then they decide they want to start a business. And it's come up a couple of times. So I thought this would be a good topic. So from a mindset point of view, job mentality is completely different to a business mentality. So often in a job, we know that we've got to get to our job at a certain time. We've got to follow a set of rules and processes, and we've got a certain specific role that we play. And when we do that, we get paid at the end of the week. And that's the thing. There's right and wrong. There's steps, processes, everything's in its place. There's a lot of certainty in that. When we move into having a business, it's a very different ballpark because there is no rules and regulations except for the ones that we create for ourselves. And there's not a lot of certainty. There's a lot of uncertainty in business. And you need a lot of structure, and you need to shift your mindset into sales and marketing and a lot of these things that don't usually appear or aren't needed when you're in a job. So when people start to get this identity shift in that they want to have their own business or whatever else that they might start to shift, how that starts showing up is that your mind unconsciously starts picking fault in all of the old things. So it might be your job that you've gone along and done perfectly fine for however long. Your mind starts finding things to pick on that job, because it no longer serves the role of your current identity. It served a purpose for your old identity. And when your identity shifts and it's no longer has the same needs that job was fulfilling, unconsciously your mind will just start picking things about that job to justify, for you to feel bad about it, to justify why you want to move away from it. And this can work in two ways. So firstly, it can be great motivation for you to get more inspired in working in your business and creating work in your business. But this is where I see people get stuck, is that it's very hard just to go, bang, I'm giving up my job and going into a business. It usually takes a bit more time. And so often people are needing to keep in their job while they're building a business. So some ways that you can do this and still feel good about what you're doing is to actually sit and spend some time to understand exactly what are the benefits that you're getting from that job. And that may have shifted from when you first started there. So the benefits might be that this job is creating you some income and cash flow while you build your business, that it's providing you some certainty while you build your business, whatever that might be. So whenever we're going through some shifts, what we start noticing, our identity shifts, and what we start noticing is the things that used to be okay for us start to really annoy us. Okay, they're the signs, and that's just your unconscious mind justifying why that doesn't fit for you and moving you in the right direction. Okay, so that's a really good one to look at. And like I said, you can either use that as motivation and shift yourself right out of that job, or you have to then start reframing and understanding what are the benefits that I'm getting for this job that's going to help me get what I want, that's going to help me grow my business, that's going to help me get that start. And the more things that you can find where there's value in that for you that may have shifted from what it used to be, the easier it's going to be for you to deal with that situation and not let it stress you out. So hopefully that helps you. I know I talk to a lot of business builders in this space. It's a tough gig moving from a job into building your own business and completely making that shift and be able to have a successful business that supports you. And there's a lot of mindset work behind that. But this is just one of those things that hopefully that will help you. Always find the value in what you can get out of what you're doing, and it's going to make things a lot easier for you in that transition. Have a fantastic night.